Hello everyone and welcome back to Vinty's Story. In this episode we will increase our supply of tools. For example, we will create a fruit press. We will also create a clay oven, and if you know anything about the game, you will know that we need a special kind of clay for this, and that is what we will spend the first half of the episode on. We will also make a pretty big discovery that has been lying under our base all this time. I am not going to spoil it. If you want to know, you will have to go ahead and watch the episode. Anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, in the last episode we did manage to get a pretty big flax harvest under our belt, and tell you what, I think today we will actually process all that flax. So we have all this. Let's start turning them into first flax twine. Okay, I will leave this flax fiber, just in case. And we have 8 linen. That's not too bad. I believe this is going to be enough for 2 sails, right? Let me just check. That's 1 and that's 2. Yeah, I think obviously I don't think today we will turn them into a proper windmill, but it's good to know that we have them. Also, if you don't mind, I will actually make one more and I will start soaking this in. Ooh, this one is done. We have leather. Okay, let's pick this up. And okay, so we might want to alright, it shouldn't take too long. I will quickly take this one out. You go there, and I will start soaking this linen in some wax. I want to have it ready for the bees. So wax and the linen. Right, it's only 2 hours, it's fine. Ooh, this leather is going to be nice. And next, I would like to move out the strong tannin from in here. Is it all of it? Yes. Okay, we will also move the barrel. And we will put it right here. So now we have 2 of each. So we'll have 2 barrels for borax, 2 for the weak, and 2 for the strong tannin. Okay then. What's next? I suppose we should put away these guys. They will come in handy fairly soon. This one can go in here as well. There, and that's about it. Now, let's take a look at the leather. There is a new inventory item in the game. These leather backpacks are nice, but I believe we can actually turn leather into strong or sturdy leather or something. There we go, sturdy leather. Chromium. Okay, do we need to tan the hides in a special solution or something? Chromium sulfate, sulfuric acid. Okay. Wow, that looks complicated. Okay then, apparently after scraping the hides we can turn them into this chromium tanned hide, and that is what we need for the sturdy leather. Okay then, in that case we cannot really do that. What we can actually do is, should we just go ahead and turn them into leather backpacks, because that will basically double our inventory capacity, or get started on some armor. Now, in terms of armor, we have a choice to make. We can either make dedicated leather armor, or where is it? There you are. or we can turn them into these leather jerkins, and this is what we need to use as a underlayer for the more complicated armors. So we can either make a final one that will give us better protection right now, or we can turn them into an intermediate one which will give us less protection right now but better protection later on. I think we will go with this one. Okay, we don't have enough to make the body armor, but we do have enough for the legs. Let me see, so that's 6, 7, 8. What about the helmet? That's leather helmet, I believe. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I will go for the helmet first, and I will do these once we have the rest. Okay then. This can go in here for now. I don't want to use up the durability if I can help it. Okay then. Next up. This bucket can go here for now, and I think what I will do is first let's take care of the corners of the cellar, because I believe I did say in the last episode that there is really no need to have these corners like this. We can just use dirt for this. That's going to be perfectly fine. In fact, let me just go ahead and pick up some dirt. Yeah, that will be, you know what, a little bit more. There. Now, as I said, it is not necessary to have stone blocks here because it is going to be invisible from the inside. So that's going to be a-okay. Okay, then next. I believe I did say in one of the top right messages that I might want to lower the cellar by 1 tile, mostly because I think I will still want to get rid of this layer of dirt on the land bridge. I think I will keep this one, but I think this one will have to go. So yeah, tell you what, I will lower the cellar by 1 tile. Okay, then obviously I will not move these until these are... Well, I mean, I suppose we can move the... or remove this one. This will just fall down. That's fine. But I will not move this one because I don't want to make another fireplace, so that will have to stay, at least for now. Okay, then let's move this one down as well. There we go. Let's pick this out. Okay, then. Wait. What the? Impact rock. Huh. That interesting. This is a meteorite. There is no meteoric iron on the surface. Yeah, so... Huh? Okay, this is interesting. In the previous versions of the game, if we had a meteor impact somewhere, it would actually have meteoric iron pieces on the surface, but this time we didn't. Also, it has been right under our base all this time. Wow. This is real weird. Yeah, this is sewer white impact rock. Okay then. I guess we might as well dig it out. There you are. This is the heart of the impact. This is meteoric iron. It is somewhere in between steel and iron. It is pretty great, but wait. It says requires tool tier 4 iron to break. Weren't we able to break these with bronze item in the previous version? Okay then. Things have changed. I mean, it does make sense because to actually work them, it does require, I believe, an iron anvil. So it does make sense to actually pick them up with an iron tool, but still, it's a bit of a change. Not complaining, just saying. And I think this might be it. Yeah, that looks like pretty much it. And also, wow, this is a pretty big impact site. It's much bigger than I'm used to. We could also apparently use this as a pretty decent suevite stone mine if we wanted to. And I think I might want to. In the previous series, once we found a meteoric iron, it was actually a pretty small one. And I didn't have the opportunity to pick up too much suevite stone, but this time around this looks pretty big, so we might have better luck. Anyways, all this can go in here. Let me see. Oh, there we go. I thought we had more cobblestone. I might want to pave out the lower corners of the... yeah, right here. We might want to pave this out. Later, maybe. Okay, so since we cannot really mine this out, I will leave 2 cobblestone pieces here as a reminder, so that this is here. Obviously, I don't want to forget. But it's still really weird that we didn't have any indication on the surface. Huh. Well, at least we found it, but seriously, it has been right under our base all this time. It's really fortunate that we have found it. Okay then. All this can go in here. Anyways, the main reason that I wanted to record this episode is actually I wanted to look for fire clay. And as far as I know, fire clay in this version of the game only really occurs under coal deposits. And well, if you remember, next to the cassiterite deposit, we did find a small brown coal deposit. I didn't see any fire clay anywhere near it, but you know what? Might as well go back and check just to be extra sure. And while we are going back there, we could also take a look at our lead mine, because if you also remember, we did have a small borax reading there, and I want to make sure that we actually find it for, you know, for future. So yeah, tell you what, I will go there real quick. I will try to pinpoint the location of the borax, and then I suppose we can continue our journey towards the brown coal deposit. Okay then, so here is our lead mine, and if I remember correctly, we took the reading here, right? Oh, okay, I will eat in a second, don't worry. So we had a weak borax reading here, right? Also, I really don't like that we cannot get the info log in the general anymore. It's a bit annoying. So anyways, trace amounts. Let me take a reading up here. Okay, we have no borax reading up here, which means it is going to be about 8 tiles under this one. Also, we have a lead here, but we are not looking for lead at the moment. Okay then. Yeah, you know what? Let's just start digging down. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we did find the lead again. Let's take a reading. Ooh, lovely. Galena, large amounts, borax, large amounts. Very happy to see it. So I believe it was 6 here. So that's going to be 7. I don't want to pick up any lead right now. Can I dig around this? Because I suspect the borax will be right under this one. Okay, I am very happy about the lead, but I would like to expose the borax as well. Okay then, maybe we can do a bit of a sideways prospecting. Okay, no borax in this direction. That pretty much means it's going to be this way. So that was about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it might be this way. There you are. Okay, so we have the location of the borax. Obviously, I am not going to dig it up right now, but it's good to know that it is actually there. Also, we need to find our way out. So yeah, we have a pretty good source of lead and borax at our disposal. That's going to be great because, as we have established already, this area is extremely poor in, well, anything even remotely resembling lime. So having access to borax is going to be extremely good for us. Alrighty then, let me drop all these stones and I suppose we can continue our way towards the coal deposit. Ah, we have a yellow apple tree here and unfortunately it doesn't have any food, but obviously we might want to mark it down, so don't mind if I do. We will definitely come back for this one and take off some cuttings. Also, okay, I thought I saw something. We'll take some cuttings from it and take it home and plant it ourselves. Maybe we can create a small orchard for ourselves. Okay, so here is the coal deposit and I don't see any indication of any fire clay anywhere near it. As far as I know, it should be right under it somewhere. Let's see if we can expose it, but I am not holding my breath. I suspect it only really happens deep underground or maybe even with just certain types of coal. Maybe not this one. Alright, let's dig as much as we can and maybe we can look for some fire clay. Okay, we did pick up 15 coal, but I don't see any fire clay anywhere. Maybe it's slightly under it or something. There's a little bit more, but I am still not seeing... Oi. behave yourself, please. I am not seeing any fire clay. So yeah, I am not convinced that this happens with brown coal. Also, that ram was quite something. Took more than half of our health. And yeah, we are pretty decent health pool at this point. We need to be careful with these guys. In fact, I think, you know what? We did hit it a couple of times. Let's see. There we go. It took 3 more hits, but we took it down. And it is decent weight. Okay, we actually need to make a knife. At this point in the game, we might want to think about getting some more animal fat, because that is what we need to make some of the mechanical stuff. And, well, we have the sails, so it is now time to start thinking about that kind of stuff. Ooh, lovely. 2 fats and 1 large hide. Yeah, I will take the meat as well. Thank you very much. Okay then. So, I don't think we have any luck with the fire clay. We have to make it ourselves, unfortunately. Oh well. You know what? Let me just make a quick prospect. I just want to make sure that we have any left. Well, I suspect there is, but better make sure. Oh yeah, we still have trace amounts. Yeah, might as well just pick it up. Okay, I will stop, but I suspect there is more because of the upheaval, so I am not going to get rid of this waypoint. We might come back some other point in time. For now, I think we can go home, and I suppose we can start roasting some flint, because that is what we need to actually make fire clay ourselves. Also, if we are going to make fire clay ourselves, we might want to dig up some clay. I believe we have one nearby. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good idea if we do so. Tell you what, I will go there, dig up maybe a shovel full of clay, and then we can go home. Ooh, borax. That's extremely lucky. Remember how in the last series we had to travel far and wide just to find a tiny bit of borax, and now we are basically swimming in it. That's great. So borax, white, mining icon save. Great. And yeah, having to pay attention to the stones on the ground actually pays off big time. Anyways, let's continue. Obviously, we are not going to start mining right now, but it's good to know that it's there. And good morning. Alrighty then. First things first, let me grab something to eat, because we are a little bit peckish. And... oh right, and the food, I really should have put this in the pantry right from the get-go. Well, so let's eat this one real quick. And you know what? Speaking of the meat, I think what I will do is actually cook it. Yeah. Okay, this is enough for 2 portions. And, sorry, no, 4 portions. And as it happens, we can put in 4 portions in one of these crock pots. Yeah, let's do that. Okay then, first, let's put the meat, and then we can choose some garnish. Yeah, let's just go for this. Some turnip with some meat. Sure, let's go for it. Okay then. Next, let's start roasting some flint. Now, I don't remember if I did this in a previous episode or not, but, well, roasting flint is extremely inefficient, unfortunately. Basically, what we have to do is get the temperature up to 1050. So this is basically coal burning temperatures. We cannot even do this with peat, we have to use coal. And well, the way it works is that it will get to temperature, it will put 1 calcined flint in here, and then it will start heating the items up all over again. So it is going to be extremely inefficient. Basically, we have to heat up every single one of these flints one by one. And that will require a continuous supply of fuel, which is not great. Now, charcoal will get us up to 1300 degrees. And let me just take a look. Yeah, it will only burn for 40 seconds. But now that I look at this one, brown coal will get us the necessary temperature and it will burn for 77 seconds. That's a lot better. Okay, it has been decided then. I will burn 3 peat bricks in here. And once they get us up to 900 degrees temperature, I will put in all this coal. I don't care if we are wasting it, it has to be done, unfortunately. Okay then. How is the food doing? It is almost done. Crockpot out. Also, we have plenty of beeswax as well, which we can actually use to seal these crockpots. And yeah, tell you what, let's do exactly that. So the food we are cooking right now will be put away for winter. So this is done. Put it in the crockpot, and it is, wow, 840 nutrition from the meat. That's great. Okay then. So this will give us quite a bit of nutrition, and if we seal it, it will keep for a very long time. It is now sealed with beeswax. Obviously it will have to cool down to actually see the amount of time it will keep for, but we can check at that point. Anyways, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and make, yeah, some rye porridge with some turnips. Not the most appetizing, but it is perfectly edible, and that's what's important. Okay, then I think for this one, yeah, we might want 4 firewood, and we got it just in time. Alrighty then, and yeah, we will check on this at some point. First, let's make sure we actually start roasting the flint. Alrighty then. Unfortunately, we did lose a little bit of temperature on the main fire, but it's fine. It will get back up fairly quickly now. So once this one reaches 1050, it will start roasting one by one. Yeah, not great. Anyways, the clay can go in here at least for now. We will take them out once we need them to be out. Can I start soaking? Yes, I can. Okay. You start soaking, please. And this one is finished. Alright, let's cut it. Thank you. Which means that we need to make 2 more frames. I believe we only have 1 board at the ready. This one. And how many we need for the frames? Okay, just 1. So we can make 1 frame at least. And we need 1 resin. Oh, sorry, this way. There we go. Okay then, also the fat can go in here. Yeah, might as well throw down all these tools. I really shouldn't have taken the hammer, for example. That was a waste of space. There we go. Okay, let's line this frame and put it into the beehive. And speaking of, I suspect at this point, those frames should be full by now. So first things first, you go there, then the frame liner, and we have a lined frame. Okay, first, let's harvest the ceramic hives, and then we can harvest the rest. Thank you. Could have been better, but oh well. So, you guys, we need to make some room in the inventory spaces. So you need to go there. And the frames should be in this one. Yes, and they appear to be completely full. Lovely. Okay, let's harvest them and we can put them back. And the knife, please. Oh, great. We have plenty of honey. Okay, and we have 1 extra. Okay, oh, this can go back on the hive. Get to work. Yeah. Let's eat. Also, technically, we could put this one in a crock pot as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's pick this up. Let's put 4 portions into the crock pot and put them on the shelf. And speaking of the shelf, you know what? Yeah, it's easier if we do it this way. Let's create a beeswax so we can seal it. Thank you. So, beeswax, this one, seal please, thank you. And the stew that we have made first, that will keep for almost 2 years. Not too bad. Okay, we can eat the rest, that's fine. And it is now empty, yes. You know what? Might as well harvest the honey into this one. Okay, now we have over 10 liters of honey. That is pretty great. Anyways, let's put these back in the pantry real quick. Should we start cooking some extra food? I think it would be prudent of us. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? Let's just make a turnip onion stew. That's going to be fine. This one I don't think I will put into a crock pot because it is just going to be vegetable satiation, and I think we can do better. Okay then. Also, this hammer can go back in the smithy as well. And how are you doing? Okay, now we have 5 calcinated flints. Also, these are finished. Let's just go ahead and throw them down. Oh, right, we also need glass blocks to make the windows. Alrighty then, might as well start grinding these down. Okay then, we have 5 powdered flint, and I believe all we need to do is mix them together with some clay like this, right? Yes. Okay, we have 40 fire clay. Not a lot, but it is 40 more than we had before. Next. Let me take a look. I don't think we need... Okay, I think it's going to be easier if you just take a look at it like this. So, I don't want to use it for any of the regular clay items, but I believe we can only make, for example, clay ovens out of fire clay. Maybe even these shingles. Fire clay, I believe we can make regular jugs, that's fine. Crucible, we don't need. Also, I mean, now that I think about it, it's a bit interesting that we don't need fire clay for the crucibles, but yeah, that would be a huge limiting factor. Anyways. Yeah, I believe the only real thing that we might want to use this one for is an oven, apart from the fire clay bricks. Should we make an oven? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that before we do anything else with these. You guys just go ahead and chug along, that's fine. Okay then, please give me a second and I will turn this into a fire clay oven. And that was all the fire clay we had. Yeah, making one of these is a big investment. Thankfully, we should have enough of these flint to make the rest. Just give me a second, please. I really want to finish this. We might even be able to maybe bake some bread in this episode. There we go. We have a clay oven and only 3 fire clays left. Oh well. Tell you what, I think I might want to go ahead and bake some bread before we go. Obviously this will happen in the cellar because that is the best place for it at the moment. Can I put it on the wall? Yes I can, but looks a bit silly. For now, this will go on the floor. Yeah, there. That's going to be fine. We will need to preheat it, so... Let me see... Okay, only 6 firewood goes in there. So we need to preheat the oven with some fuel inside. Next, we actually need to make some bread dough. Okay then. What? I believe we only have flax at the moment in terms of grains, right? I might not want to use flax for this. Do we have any other grains? Not really. Oh, wait. We do have some rye. Okay. Some rye bread sounds lovely, I think. Also, we can harvest some extra flax. Don't mind if I do. And some rye. Okay, I don't want to cook 10 rye bread. I think maybe 2 of them will be fine. Yeah, let's cook 2. So first things first, we will need to grind the grain into flour. That's done. Next, we need some fresh water and we can mix them together to make some dough. Just like this. Rye dough. Lovely. Also, this one can go there, and don't forget to replant what we have harvested. Let me see. First is first, let's take care of the flax and find spots that have plenty of potassium. For example, this one. And let me see. Okay, we can harvest these and use these spaces for the flax. What about this one? Rye eats nitrogen. Okay then. That means that we want to find a spot that has plenty of nitrogen. For example, this one. And I believe that's the same for turnips. Yes, they also require nitrogen, so there. You know what? 41% is not too bad. We can use this as we can use this opportunity to increase the potassium even further. Okay, and that's it. All right, the oven should be ready at this point. Let's go ahead and put in the bread dough. Yes, 250 degrees. So in goes the bread. And now we need to keep an eye on this because this can actually burn. Unlike other foods, yeah, as I've said, this can burn. Also, I don't know, you know what? I will turn this into a time lapse because if you keep an eye on the bread, it will actually physically rise as a bread should. So yeah, you know what? Time lapse coming up, and just keep an eye on the bread. And there we go, we have rye bread. Let's take them out before they burn. And you might have been able to tell that during cooking it was actually rising slowly. Okay then, so first the turnips go in there, the flax grain as well, and by default this will last for 8 days, but in here 1.1 years. The amount of preservation we get from cellar and vessel combination is way more than I'm used to. Not complaining, just saying. Okay, let's start putting stuff away. Also, apparently we have a new birch tree. How about you? Yeah, as you can see, we have used up a lot of coal and we barely got any calcium flint from it. Not great. Anyways. As I said, let's put stuff away. This one can go back in the inventory. There. Oh, rye grain can go back as well. The rest of the flax is here. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and turn this into twine, and this can give us 3 more. We need 4 for the sail, so let's not do that just yet. There, and you know what? We might want to start soaking some extra boards in wax. Yeah, let's do that as well. First, we need to make some barrels. Also, we might want to make some, get some sticks as well. Okay, a single barrel for now. And let's take, I don't know, 12 wax. You can go there for now. Okay, first. How much was it? I believe 1 liter for 4 boards, right? Yeah, 1 wax for 4 boards. So we have 38. Let's go for 32. That means that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 32. Okay, then 2-day sealing, but it will be well worth it. Okay, the rest can go back in there. I will leave the sticks in the hotbar so I am reminded to go and harvest some extra. In fact, I did pick up the shears too. But as you might have guessed, things are winding down because the recording is over an hour at this point. This one can go back in there. Alrighty then. I'm still a little bit perplexed about this meteoric iron deposit. Why didn't we have a bunch of surface bits? Well. Also, blueberries we could harvest. What do we need for the press? Let me just take a look. So, to make a fruit press, where is it? There you are. So, to make this one, we need to make a rod. That's going to be fairly easy. And that's all. Everything else we already have. Okay, that shouldn't take too long. I will do this real quick. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use lead for this, obviously. I don't think it makes a difference in terms of gameplay, but you know, I don't want to get lead poisoning. So let's heat this one up real quick and turn it into a rod. What about you guys? Okay, while that ingot is heating up, I will turn these into ground flint. I am not going to take them out. We will have to grind more, so they will be right in front of us once it is necessary. Anyways, let's pick up this one. You can go on the wall for now. And we need a hammer. Yeah, this one. Okay. You go on the anvil. And I would like to have... There you are. Tin bronze rod. That was cutting it close, to say the least. We only had a wiggle room of 2 bits. Anyways, this is done now. Oh, right, we also need this one and the chisel. Where is the chisel? Wait, where is the chisel? Oh, there you are. Okay, next. Let's take a look. Fruit press, we need plenty of boards. Okay, then that means that we will need to sew up a little bit more. And I believe that is all we need now. So let me quickly make a fruit press. So all we need to do is this with the boards. Then the chisel, where is it? There you are. The chisel goes there, the rod goes there, the hammer goes there, the animal fat goes there, and the resin goes there. And we have a fruit press. That's great. Okay, all this stuff can go back on the tool racks. And that's it. Alrighty then. You can be right here for now. We will take care of the rest in the next episode. Let me just go to bed and I suppose we can say goodbye in the morning. And good morning. Yeah, at this point, days are getting shorter. Oh well. Let me just, there we go, and you go there. Okay then. Anything else we want to do before we go? This one is finished. This one is finished as well. Right, let me consolidate these heights and we'll decide what to do with them in the next episode. Okay then. I believe all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.